You prayed for them, poured into them, put visions in hands that only knew survival. You gave them ladders when all they gave you was silence. And now that you're climbing, they call you too much. But they forgot. You never wanted to be above them. You just refused to drown with them. See, you taught them how to dream louder, but your progress starts screaming back at their passivity. You celebrated their wins while they sat in rooms you weren't invited to, explaining why yours made them uncomfortable. You were trying to inspire, but they were quietly keeping score. But now your consistency feels like arrogance. Your obedience looks like ego. Your elevation sounds like pride to people who only hear progress as personal offense. But they don't see the price tag under your peace. They don't see the discipline behind your destiny. They don't know what it costs to become everything you were never handed. Galatians 1:10. Am I now seeking the approval of men or of God? If I were still trying to please men, I would not be a servant of Christ. Let that sink in. They love you when you stayed small, when your light was dim enough to make their excuses feel safe. But the moment you stop asking for permission to be called, they label you different. Not realizing this was never about being better. It was about being obedient. You didn't ask for this influence. You survived into it. You bled for it in private. You buried versions of yourself that still worship. You died to things they still drink from. So no, you're not showing off. You're showing what's...
I don't know who needs to hear this, but God does not play about you. God wants you all to himself. And when he sees you spending more time with things that you think you need more than him, it blocks your blessing. God is a jealous God, and that's how the devil likes to distract you, by making you too busy to seek him. Exodus 34:14, for you shall worship no other God, for the Lord, whose name is jealous, is a jealous God. Jealous is not just a description, it's his identity. And he's not jealous of you, he's jealous for you. How come when we wake up in the morning, we grab our phone faster than we grab our Bible? Or we spend time on TikTok, on Instagram, scrolling more than sitting in his presence? God is not going to compete for second place in your heart. Then we wonder why we lost. Then we wonder why we feel empty, because we keep giving our seat to things that cannot fulfill us. Only he can. God wants you all to himself. God wants your heart. And when he sees that he's in competition with every other thing around you, your phone, your friends, whoever it is, it blocks your blessings, it blocks your purpose. God does not play about you. God does not play about his daughter. God does not play about his son. So we got to stop playing about his name. No cap.